Hello and welcome to this Wednesday edition of Additions to My PC on Big Scott 35. I hope everybody's doing well. I know I am. Sad baseball's over, but we have the off season. Things are already starting up for some squads, so uh, interesting off season. We're kind of into for baseball where it might slow down some. But for most people, if you collect baseball, it's kind of a year-round thing now. Uh, you're always hunting. There is stuff coming out on the daily if you're into the modern. Uh, and if you collect vintage, I don't know why there is an off season because it's always vintage. But anyway, I digress. We also have football. I think we're about halfway through the football season. The college official polls are out for the playoffs. College basketball started. NBA, hockey's in full swing. Just great to be a sports fan right now. I think we still have the end of the racing season. It's just a lot going on. But here's some pickups, not very much. A handful. Again, staying away from most things. Basically, tops.com, upper deck, .com, and Mike, when he opens stuff, I'll go to his sales site or to him directly and see what I can get from him. I don't know I'm going to buy hobby boxes. I say that all the time, but I'll talk more about that on a Saturday edition of chat. But right now, so I went to my UPS, United States Postal Service, and picked up some Yogis. Stamps. I could have got the whole sheet. I didn't need the whole sheet. So I just got one row. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I've seen some of these on some other shows. I get them mailed to me every once in a while on packages. I just thought it'd be pretty cool. I saw them there. I saw Star Wars there about a month ago, and when I went back, they were sold out. So I saw these, and I was like, let me pick them up. Yogi is a guy that's starting to be more and more on my radar for playing days. So because of the catcher, great catchers, kind of where I'm looking at for. I've said it before, when I buy cards, it has to have some type of personal attachment to me. It just can't be, oh, I want to get all the 56 tops, because that just doesn't make sense to me. I don't have connections with them. It's got to have some type of connection, right? So this is the only one I bought off of Mike's live sale. I work second shift, so it's tough for me to watch him. I'll put a link down below to his site. I think he's got, this is Wednesday. I think he's told me earlier in the week he's going to try to do one tonight. He usually does it on Tuesday. But he was busy. So I got this Roger Staubach. I am a 70s fanatic about Cowboys. That's my era. That's the reason why I like them. Again, personal connection. It's when I first started, 70s watching, 80s starting to play. I wore 72 for Ed Too Tall Jones. Love Randy White. Dorsett back in the day. Just that whole collection of Cowboys. That was my favorite era. Tom Landry, Roger Staubach. Just love them. So he got his 582 Montgomery Club set, which you can see the stamp right there. So I picked up some of those. That's the Pete Alvarez. I try to get everything that's got Pete on it. So got these Pete's here as much as I can. I don't go crazy. This Cody Singa. So I was happy with the 582 pickups. Didn't need the team set. Just wanted the Pete's. Alvarez and Cody Singa is pretty much who I'm looking at for rookies out of that class. And I'll pick up Brett Beatty's, as you'll see here, every once in a while. I have a funny feeling he's not going to be with the team this year. Just a feeling. I got a feeling. Pete Alonso, Finest Gamers. I talked to Mike. This is not my favorite set of this Flashbacks. I don't like the look of them. I know a lot of people do. I don't like this Gamers. I didn't like them the first time. I pick them up in my favorites. I think this is an uncommon. I don't like this uncommon, common, rare gold. It's too much for me. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I just think it's just too much going on. Just way too much. Cody Singa in Phenoms. And this one is, I believe, I have to get my cheater out. Excuse my arm coming through. My cheater. Common. Uncommon. This next one's a Brett Beatty, which is a common. To me, it's just crazy to me. I don't know. Then I got a couple Alvarez's here. This one's a common. And I know people will be like, oh, these are some of my favorites. I've heard people. It's all when you collected and how you collected. Again, in the 90s, I didn't have the money. These weren't around enough for me. I would pick up packs here and there. I would pick up mainly tops, upper deck. At this time, Fleer Ultra, I believe. I really like those sets. I have quite a bit of that in the early 90s. And now this is my rare one. For Alvarez. Thanks for Mike working with me on these. These boxes were not cheap. So I did not expect Mike to give them to me, which he did not. And I didn't get them for... this one was not a cheap card. Rightfully so. It's a rookie, rare, gold, whatever all the lingo is for this one. And being so close to the opening. But I knew it wasn't a lot of these out here. I don't really know what the numbers are on these. I'm sure they're out there now on how many are there. But I think this guy has a bright future. I don't know, Hall of Fame or anything like that, but an all-star for sure. He's made state. He is doing interviews in English, trying to get better with the local stations, with people he's familiar with. He wants to be the face of the franchise. He wants to be the guy. The pitchers love him. The players love him. Nobody outworks him from what I hear. Alvarez, real deal. I hope he's a guy, along with Pete, which I'll talk more again later. Or hopefully them two, Lindor, kind of fixtures, and Singa are fixtures with that team. I think that's the right way. And as long as they have people around Lindor that'll keep him straight, not Baez's and stuff like that, I think he'll be okay. So with that is it for today. Yeah, I don't have any more. I'm not just talking to talk. I guess I am talking to talk, but just throwing that out there. Um, what do you think about the finest flashbacks this year? I think I love to open that box, just crazy overpriced for the entertainment value for it, for what little bit you get out of it. Uh, and it's a tough break. It really is. Some of the stuff that's coming out right now is just I can't see paying for it. Uh, just I'll just hit the singles and make my own boxes of hits of my personal hits. So next time, let me know how you're feeling about opening a product. I know a lot of people don't. I just have this feeling that there's a lot of boxes sitting in closets. I really do. Um, so until next time, like, share, tell a friend, and we'll see ya.